Welcome to the Deep Dive. We're the show that, well, cuts through the noise to give you the insights you really need.
That's the goal.
And today, we're doing a strategic deep dive into something lots of people are thinking about. The most profitable business ventures we might see in 2025.
Yeah.
And this isn't just, what's trendy. It's about finding where the real economic opportunity is.
Exactly.
What's really exciting, I think, is that 2025 is being called a golden era of growth for the economy. So it feels like a really good time for entrepreneurs.
It absolutely does. And for this deep dive, we've basically distilled insights from some pretty comprehensive strategic guides. That includes analysis from an expert who's overseen, well, billions of dollars in business value just over the last 5 years.
Wow, billions.
Yeah. They've seen firsthand what works, what business models thrive, and importantly, which ones don't. So our mission today is really to pull out the most important nuggets of knowledge from all that. Help you understand not just what makes a business profitable right now, but crucially why it matters for your next move.
Okay, so with that golden era idea as a backdrop, let's unpack this. What are the sort of fundamental principles our sources say entrepreneurs need to grasp before even picking an industry? What really makes a venture profitable in this specific climate?
Well, our sources consistently point to two really critical factors. First one, targeting affluent customers. You often hear it called selling up market.
Okay, selling up market.
Right. And the core idea here, the insight, is that wealthier folks aren't just looking for the cheapest thing. They are genuinely willing to have their problem solved.
Willing to have problem solved makes sense.
Yeah, they value effective solutions, things that actually address their needs, their pain points, and they'll pay for that effectiveness. So the strategy they recommend is starting with premium, high-ticket, low-volume offerings.
High ticket, low volume, so exclusive stuff first.
Exactly. High-value services, products for a smaller, more discerning group. It makes generating that initial revenue much, much more efficient. Then, once you're established, you can scale. You scale with small ticket and high volume. You basically package maybe parts of those premium services into something more accessible, reach a wider audience, but you're leveraging that initial success and reputation.
Got it. So start premium, then broaden out. What's the second factor?
The second one, just as vital, is picking markets with genuinely high growth potential.
Yeah.
Like you said, 2025 is this projected golden era of growth. Sounds great, right?
Yeah, sounds fantastic.
But, and this is key, not all growth is created equal. You have to understand that. Our sources make this point by contrasting it with markets that are, well, stagnant or even declining.
Like what? Give me an example.
Think about commercial printing businesses or, those legacy faxing services.
Right, okay. Still around, but...
Exactly. They might still exist, but those markets just inherently limit your ability to scale your long-term prospects. You really need to position yourself where the market is actually expanding, not contracting. That's how you capture sustainable growth.
That makes perfect sense. Yeah, you've got to be where the momentum is, not swimming upstream.
Precisely.
Okay, so let's shift from the how to the what. Based on those principles, our deep dive identified 4 really profitable sectors poised for, well, explosive growth. And the first one, honestly, it might surprise some people, the pet care industry.
It might seem a bit counterintuitive, yeah, but the pet care market is seeing just phenomenal expansion. Projections show it surging from about $151 billion in 2024 to, get this, $251 billion by 2030. That's just in the U.S.
Wow, $251 billion.
Yeah, it reflects a really solid 5% annual growth rate, consistent growth.
Okay, so with that massive growth, where do the sources say the real opportunity lies? Beyond just, basic vet visits or standard food, what's the hidden driver?
Well, this is the fascinating part.
Yeah.
The underlying problem being solved. It's often not really about the pet's direct needs, not primarily anyway.
Oh, what is it then?
It's more about the owner's deep-seated guilt and desire to provide the best for their beloved family member.
Guilt. Interesting.
Yeah, think about it. Increasing urbanization, people living in smaller places, busier schedules.
Right. Less time, maybe no backyard.
Exactly. Owners feel guilty. They feel they aren't giving their pet enough. And that emotion, it drives significant spending.
Huh. It sounds almost, manipulative. But honestly, who hasn't bought their dog that ridiculous squeaky toy or the extra fancy treats because they felt bad leaving them alone?
Right. taps into something universal.
So we're talking about premium guilt-relieving solutions, like really high-end pet hotels.
Yes, with advanced monitoring so owners can check in on their phones, see their pet.
Oh yeah, the webcam thing.
Totally. Or luxury products, things like snout soothers, special balms, even spa treatments,
Wait, spa treatments like...
where pets actually have cucumbers on their eyes. I'm not kidding.
Oh.
The level of bespoke luxury is, well, it's eye-opening.
Cucumbers on the eyes. Okay, that's something. All right, moving on, opportunity number 2.
Okay, number 2, the health and wellness sector. This area is projected to have an 8.6% compound annual growth rate. That TAGR basically shows consistent, strong expansion over time.
8.6%, that's pretty hefty.
It is. The global wellness economy was already huge, like $5.6 trillion in 2022.
Yeah.
And it's projected to hit an incredible $8.5 trillion by 2027.
Whoa, $8.5 trillion. The scale is just massive.
It's remarkable.
And the driver here feels, I don't know, really connected to the world we live in now, post-pandemic especially. People are prioritizing health longevity, right? They want better information, more data about themselves,
Right.
more options where they actually understand what's going on and feel like they're in control. Is that the core of it?
That's a huge part of it, yeah. And a really significant barrier that's, well, practically evaporated is the old reliance, the sole reliance on a traditional medical degree for credibility in this space.
How so?
Well, with real-time information so readily available online, consumers are way more informed, more proactive. Think about it. A doctor who got their degree 20 years ago might not even be up to date on the absolute latest research or wellness trends that someone can find instantly now.
Good point. Information moves fast.
Super fast. So this creates massive opportunities for, well-informed individuals, maybe non-traditional wellness practitioners, to offer services that really empower people to understand and manage their own health.
Okay, so this opens up specific niches then. Things like med spas, telemedicine.
Precisely, or specialized wellness treatments and centers, especially those catering to a high-end clientele who want that personalized data and control.
Right, and the sources even advise medical professionals to maybe pivot their services a bit, meet these new demands.
Yeah, or even partner with more business-savvy people to help them scale these new kinds of offerings. It's all about meeting people where they are now in their health journey.
Makes sense. Adapt or get left behind, essentially. Okay, what's number 3?
All right, our third area is sustainable and eco-friendly products. This one shows a really impressive 9.9% 5-year compound annual growth rate.
Yeah.
That's significantly outpacing conventional products, which are growing at more like 6.4% CAGR.
Okay, nearly 10% growth. That definitely shows strong consumer demand. It's not just a fad.
No, it's a sustained trend.
And what seems really compelling here is the barrier to entry, it seems. Well, the sources say ridiculously low. Why is that?
It's mainly because it applies across such a huge range of product categories. It's incredibly broad.
Right, it's not just one niche thing.
Not at all. We're talking cosmetics, skincare, fashion clothes, shoes, but also household goods, beauty products, even things like pet supplements can have a sustainable angle.
It really touches almost every part of consumer life.
It does. But there's a key to success here. The sources are really clear on this.
Okay, what's the secret sauce?
You need to move beyond the traditional granola-type brands. You know the look.
Yeah, the sort of earthy, maybe a little boring.
Kind of, yeah. Consumers today, they want sustainability, sure. But they also want style, sophistication, desirability. The sources really emphasize combining that idea of sustainability with a, quote, fun and sexy brand that stands out. Something that embraces fresh and clean aesthetics.
So making eco-friendly cool. Aspiration.
Exactly. Making conscious consumption desirable, not just, a duty.
And the example of Vicky Saiz Tacha is perfect here.
Absolutely perfect illustration.
She merged those eco-friendly principles with this feeling of premium luxury.
Yes, and it resonated so strongly. Led to huge celebrity deals, and ultimately she sold the company for, was it $500 million?
$500 million. Wow, so it completely proves you don't have to choose between premium and sustainable. They can actually boost each other.
They really can elevate each other when done right.
Okay, fascinating. And finally, the fourth opportunity, the fastest growing one.
Yes, finally, the one with the highest projected growth. Social media consulting for businesses. This has a remarkable 14% compound annual growth rate. Demand for this kind of specialized service is expected to hit about $10.2 billion by 2030.
14% CAGR. Okay, that's significant. So what's the core problem businesses are facing here? Why such huge demand?
Well, the core challenge, honestly, is that many businesses,
Hmm.
they just know nothing about social media.
Hmm.
Or if they do anything, they make the mistake of delegating it to someone uh, very junior.
Right, like an intern or someone right out of college.
Exactly. Someone who lacks real strategic expertise. And that leads to really ineffective results because social media isn't simple anymore. It's incredibly sophisticated.
Yeah, you definitely can't just hand it off to your nephew these days and expect it to, actually drive business.
Not if you want real ROI. No. So the most effective strategy for consultants, according to our sources, it's to niche down.
Niche down, how so?
Pick one industry and one platform. Become the absolute go-to expert for, say, Instagram marketing for boutique hotels or YouTube strategy for B2B software companies.
Hyper-specialization.
Exactly. By
Yeah.
doing that, you become a profound expert.
Huh?
You can actually drive results for that business owner, real measurable results
And that kind of specialization, I assume, is what helps businesses make more money?
directly. It directly helps make a business owner more money.
Which explains why they'd pay premium fees.
Absolutely. It leads to much higher client retention and, yeah, a willingness to pay significant retainers. We're talking potentially, $5,000, if not $10,000 a month.
Wow.
If you can confidently show or even guarantee that the results you're driving will translate to that much or more in actual revenue.
Yeah.
Plus the brand recognition value.
That's a seriously powerful value proposition. $10K a month if you deliver the goods.
It is. But while the opportunity is huge, the sources highlight a couple of common hurdles for consultants starting out.
Okay, like what?
First, client onboarding and offboarding. This sounds basic, but it's critical. You absolutely need a dialed-in onboarding plan and a dialed-in offboarding plan.
Why is that so important?
It builds trust right from the start, sets clear, realistic expectations. The client feels secure, they understand your process, they know you're focused on their success, not just getting the contract signed. And offboarding smoothly leaves the door open for future work or referrals.
Good point. Manage expectations. Build trust. What's the second obstacle?
Talent acquisition. As you grow, you need help. The advice here is pretty strong. Avoid relying on offshore talent initially. Wait until you have fantastic processes fully established and documented.
So build the systems first.
Yes. Focus on building your in-house expertise, create really solid training materials, get everything running like clockwork, then maybe consider expanding with external or offshore teams once that foundation is rock solid.
Okay, lay the foundation before scaling the team. Makes sense.
And one more critical point here, something many businesses miss. The exponential effect you get when your social media strategy is truly in alignment with what that ad strategy looks like.
Connecting the organic social with the paid ads.
Precisely.
Right.
They have to work together. Without that crucial integration, that alignment, businesses are potentially losing, well, hundreds of thousands, if not millions of dollars.
Millions? Really?
Yeah, because their paid ad spend isn't being supported or amplified by a smart, cohesive, organic social presence. The two need to feed each other. There's a huge missed opportunity otherwise.
Okay, that's a really crucial connection. Don't treat them as separate silos.
Definitely not.
All right. So wrapping this up, what does this all mean for you, our listener? We've really dug into why targeting affluent customers matters, why high-growth markets are key. We explored the, frankly, surprising boom in high-end pet care, driven by owner guilt.
Yep.
The huge evolving opportunities in health and wellness as people seek more data and control.
Mm-hmm.
The way sustainable products are becoming mainstream, but needing that stylish premium edge.
Right, the cool factor.
And finally, this massive growing demand for expert niche-down social media consulting for businesses who desperately need help navigating it.
So, given all these insights, given this golden era of growth we talked about, and these specific market demands, the real question for you is, what unique problems are you best positioned to solve? Especially for clients who are clearly willing to invest, and maybe in which of these high-growth areas we discussed, where will you start your own deep dive? The opportunity, really, it's out there for the taking.